Hi everybody, so I wanted to do a micro PD session over the new AI embedded in Blackboard. Based on our faculty and staff meeting on Friday, sounded like there was some interest in that, so I wanted to give everybody a look at what it's like. I'm just going to click in one of my Blackboard shells. I'm going to just click randomly here. So for example, I had them look at an academic argument for RPGs in the classroom, and then they looked at this PDF, Insight for Understanding How the Experience of Playing D&D Impacts Mental Health. Okay, so below these, I'm going to put a new assignment. I'm going to create, and when I go to create, I go to the bottom and do AI conversation. So I'm going to say, how does playing tabletop role-playing games help with mental health? Okay. And then I hit next. So the name, you can name it whatever, and I'm going to say Dr. Smarty Pants. And the personality trait is going to be focused on mental well-being, very friendly, and inquisitive. I'm going to say they are a witty, psychology, P-S-Y-H-O. I don't know how to spell psychology. Tell me, help me. Psychology. Okay. They are a witty psychology professor who is a practicing therapist, if I can spell. Okay. Oh, let's go for a low-level complexity. And then they're going to, in what ways does the conversation advance your understanding of the topic? You pick the points, typically how you set up an assignment, you'll give it a due date, yada, yada, yada. So you save this. And then what you want to do is preview your chat with Dr. Smarty Pants, right? Hi, my name is Dr. Smarty Pants. My responses are generated by AI and therefore may have bias or not be accurate. Please share initial thoughts on the topic. How does playing TTRPGs help with mental health? It helps. Makes good brains and feelings. So I'm going to say that. And then it says, what specific feelings or thoughts arise for you when playing TTRPGs? And how do you think they impact your overall mental health? Oh, I've got to get more detailed. Specifically, I think of living out a fantasy life or doing actions that I wouldn't do in real life. How do you think they impact your own? That allows me to, I'm going to say, play out different scenes where I go against my natural inclinations. Okay, we'll see what it says. Why do you think stepping into a fantasy life and challenging your natural instincts feels mentally freeing or rewarding to you? I'm going to say you get to see the actions and consequences in a low stakes, non-real environment. Okay. How do you think experiencing outcomes in a consequence-free space might influence the way you handle challenges or decisions in your real life? See the impacts without having to deal with the real. Misspell it, just leave it. What do you think makes it easier or harder for someone to translate the lessons learned in a fictional game environment? What do you think needs to happen mentally or emotionally for someone to move insights from higher order thought processes into habits or actions? We will not go on. You get it. You get it. Like Dr. Smarty Pants, you can put an image of the space dog, and you make them talk, and it's prompting them, forcing them to give details, be specific. And then if they are specific, it gets into a deeper question. Okay, so that is one AI. I want to show you a second AI that, this is what I really like. I'm going to go to create assignment. I'm just going to do a normal assignment. I don't even know what it is. I have no idea what I'm doing. But I want to go to auto generate assignment before I put anything in. And it says define the assignment, give a description. So I could do that, or I could select course items. I'm going to go to content, go to quest 1, RPGs and EDU. I asked him to read this, understanding experiences of D&D players and impacts of mental health. I asked him to look at this and the experiences of D&D players. So I'm going to base the assignment on these 3 things. I literally don't know what assignment I'm going to do. And I just hit select items. While I was doing that, it already did these, but that's not after me telling it something. It's just giving assignments right now based on what's already in my shell. So now I'm going to go, I want to have them analyze. I want high complexity. Now generate after I've selected the course items. Unable to generate. Lower the complexity. Inspire me. I was catching this last week, and I didn't know if it was because a lot of people are using Blackboard. Ugh. So here I am doing the thing, and it won't generate an assignment. See if that works. No. Try it one more time here. Okay, so auto-generate assignment. Select course item, content. Just one, maybe. And I'm not going to monkey with everything. I'm just going to hit generate. Work. Work AI. Generating quite a lot. Quite a while. Okay, so exploring the therapeutic potential of D&D. Reflect on your experiences, the experiences of others engaging with Dungeons & Dragons. The amperstamp, I would need to correct that. Analyze how the gameplay influences mental well-being. To facilitate your exploration, consider preparing a detailed infographic. I like that. I like infographics. That showcases the connections between D&D, like character development, yada, yada, yada. Must effectively communicate your analysis visually. Okay. Character creation stuff. Create a character sheet for D&D. Character reflects a significant aspect of your own identity or life experience. Oh, cool. Okay. So, I like this one. I'm not going to read them all. I'm just selecting it. And then I hit add. So it has added that question. I do need to go in, and I'm going to need to clean it up, make some changes to that. And then I would probably tell them something like this. They need to write this in a 2-paragraph thing and attach a Word document with the answer there. Something along those lines is what I would do. So let me try and show you another one. Create another assignment, but this time I want sorry, I want to go to a test. Create, and then go to test. So you go down to test here. Then when you click to add, go to auto generate question. And then this is going to ask you, it is going to give you, I want 10 questions. I actually want them to be all matching. And then I'm going to select, again, the mental health in Dungeons & Dragons. And then again, I have to hit generate because it's already generated some, but I don't want to use those because it was not without my instructions. So I've got one course item selected. I'm looking for just matching. I want 10 questions. More difficult than easy because this of complexity. So the immersive quality of D&D gameplay allows this experience. And you have some distractors right here, and then these are the matching ones. If I like that, I click it. Primary benefit for role-playing games according to research. Yeah, let's click that one too. I like all of them. I'm going to click all of them, right? And then I hit add 4 to assessment. It should add all 4 questions to my assessment. And then I can go in, in between that one. I actually want to make one myself. And so I'm going to enter one myself there, Go through and look. I can add additional distractors and give automatic feedback. All these things. But, boom. I've instantly created AI-generated test based on my document, my PDF that I have in there for the student. Okay? Close it without saving. And now I need to delete these items so that no one sees them. That's how you use AI to come up with additional test questions, activities. It's really good if you go and tell it to do a creative assignment or this, that, or the other. And it can come up with some really cool stuff, especially if you're telling it what assignments or what activities it's rooted in. And again, these items are not to take over you as a teacher. They're to supplement you, to help you. So you don't have to come up with all these multiple choice questions or matching or whatever. You can just ask it to do it for you. Anyway, so this is 12 minutes. It's gone longer than a micro PD. But there you go. There's a couple of different ways, or a few different ways to use AI in your Blackboard course. Yep, those are the 3 AI. The AI conversation, how to use it in a test, how to use it in an assignment. I will show you, I guess you could use it also in a discussion board. You can use it in any of those forums, journal, discussion board, so auto-generate discussion. And we'll see what this comes up with. But you don't even have to tell it on the discussion maybe what that's based on. Exploring the layers of communication experience every day. See, it just came up with this. But see, it's not giving any of the D&D stuff because I didn't tell it that I wanted. It's not looking at that. So now if I want to do the discussion, but I want to do it on, go back on, is D&D today, no, the Lost Universe. Lost Universe is like NASA's RPG, so we'll do it on that. And then generate. So in this activity, the students have looked at NASA's website. They've looked at the Mars rover role-playing game. And now, in the realm of creative problem solving, the importance of collaboration can be overstated. With reference to NASA, the Lost Universe RPG, think about a scenario where a diverse team of characters come together to solve a complex challenge in the game, blah, blah, blah. And so that's a create. Then I have an evaluate. Then I have an analyze. And I can look at any of those and say, we're going to use the analyze one. And then add that to my discussion. And then, give the typical information, like everybody has to respond to 2 peers or write a paragraph or write this or write that, something. That's how you use AI to generate discussions for you, so you don't have to, pull this out of